I was born January the 10th of 1940. 2 days later, my mom took me to Sunday school, and she named me for Dell, her Sunday school teacher. And a typical Parkinson's disease. There is very little research and very little known about it.
She said, I've got some good news and bad news. And I said, okay, give me the good news first. And she said, I have a diagnosis. And I said, okay, what's the bad news? She said, there's no cure for it. So that kind of hit me like a ton of bricks, as you might imagine.
From the time you get it, you have 4 to 7 years to live.
So we had the rest of that day together and kind of decided that we were going to the best of our ability, continue to do what we had always done, which was, you know, be together, have fun.
I think God gave me 3 major gifts when I was born. One was high energy, athleticism, and a natural leader. I have used all those. I'm 76. I'm really 152 in terms of what I have been able to accomplish.
Her enthusiasm and her ability to learn and lead and pass it on to others is paramount, I think, in Dell.
When I was 20, I was a student nurse at Arkansas Baptist Hospital School of Nursing.
She was selected to go to Nigeria, West Africa, as a student summer missionary, and she went to a midwifery clinic and delivered babies and did all sorts of things there.
I've had a very full life, married to a military man.
We met through the Baptist Student Union, actually.
I didn't want to marry a preacher boy, but he said to me when I gave him the ring back, I love you, and now I'm going to marry you.
She thought I was just too nice.
Too nice a guy.
And she met my parents, and they're really nice. And she fell in love with them, I think, before she did with me.
I had a passion for marriages sticking together. I shifted to mental health. It was in over my head many times, particularly starting the counseling centers. I knew nothing, but I trusted God to step forward, and He guided me. I argued for a little while about not having a map, and God said to me, you don't need a map, you have me.
One of the things that Dell has really enjoyed doing, once she retired, she went back to taking some art lessons and photography lessons. And one of the great joys of her life in this last year and a half or so has been when people come to the house to visit her, we take them upstairs to her old office, which we've made into her art gallery. We have them look around the room, and if they see something they like, they get to take it home with them.
You see all around the room things I've done. Well, that one was my desire to have a picture of me and Jesus together to help the kids and to help the grandchildren.
So we have a daughter and a son,
Deborah and Paul,
Deborah's-
and I have 6 grandchildren. And Lily Kate Doherty is a great grandchild. So when they ask, where's Greta, to their parents, they could point to that picture. Say, Greta's with Jesus.
You have a passion about this death and dying issue and helping people to talk about it and not be afraid of it.
You can die happy. You don't have to be mad at God. I have enjoyed dying. That's the last part of that. Oh no, what a ride it is.
And what a ride it is.
I have found purpose and meaning in dying, to give away my everything that God gives me.
She has inspired other people through her enthusiasm and her take in her Christian walk as death is something to be welcomed.
I would advise everybody to talk about dying. We talk about birth. We talk about the names of our children. We talk about marriage. We talk about growing up our children. Why not talk about death?
I'm glad I got her as best friend.
You have touched hundreds and hundreds of lives in this community.
And that's what matters.
You've almost completed the book.
You should get a copy.